Hey guys, I'm Jax.
And I'm Victoria.
And you're listening to
Like Totally Random, a new podcast about music, movies, Netflix, and everything in between. Okay, so something happened at work today, and it's really stupid, but like, for some reason, Chris always surprises me in the office. Like, and he's so quick. I don't understand. So, as per my code of ethics, you walk down the hall and you don't make eye contact.
Yeah.
You do maybe a small smile when you see somebody, and that's about it.
Right, but it has to be like somebody you're like pretty familiar with.
Yes, otherwise you do not look at them at all, or you do like a quick out of the corner of your eye, something like that.
Yep.
Well, obviously I know Chris, so every time I see him, we literally ran into each other walking into the kitchen today, and he's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And I was like, I literally just like froze. And by the time I realized what happened, I was across the room and he was probably already back at his desk. And I was like, like, how is he so quick?
Like walking?
No, like to react. Like he's so quick to smile. He's so quick to say hi. He's like waiting for the opportunity, it feels like.
Okay, this is going to surprise you not at all, but he likes being a nice person.
What the fuck?
Dude, I talk about that all the time because I'm the same way. I'm like, I will almost never make eye contact with anybody.
Yeah.
Unless like I'm pretty familiar and I'm like, hey, you know, what's up?
Right. And even then it takes me a moment to be like, oh, hey, I actually like you. Let me respond.
Yeah. I don't know. So Chris and I have actually talked about, for those of you out there who don't know, Chris is my husband, Victoria, me, and my husband actually work together. Mm-hmm. Chris is a nice person.
Yeah.
And it's weird. I know. And he likes and wants to be a nice person.
Okay. Like, I want to be a nice person, but people make that really difficult sometimes.
Yeah, Chris doesn't get that.
Wow.
He like will 100% say hi and make eye contact with every single person in the hall.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And he's not from the Midwest, for the record.
I mean, he's from Simi Valley.
That doesn't mean anything.
It's kind of like the same thing.
No,
it really kind of is.
I don't know. It's weird. Part of me wishes I was more like that.
Same.
Because I'll run into people that I like and stuff like that, and like, for some reason, the message doesn't get to my face quickly enough. Mm-hmm. Like, I think the RBF is just so strong. That's resting bitch face for everybody.
Yep.
It's just so strong to break through it. It needs a lot of work and time. There's like a delay, you know?
With you.
Like, you press the button, it takes a couple seconds, and then it goes.
It's got to start up. I'm thinking. There it is.
It's not a push to start. It's a turn key, you know? But, like, he legitimately startled me today. And I was like, I think I literally made a weird giggle. I think that was the most I could do. It was like, it was awful. I feel bad because I genuinely like him, obviously. So I don't want him to think I'm, like, an asshole.
So, but it's also not just him. Like, I think that there's people out there who are generally like, hi, you know, there's a lot of people out there who want to communicate with people, even if it's for like 1 second. Whereas like, I will pretend that I'm on my phone.
Literally, yes.
Like all the time. And if I look up and see, and I mean, wait, that's not even true. Most of the time I'm on my phone.
Oh yeah, no, I'm legitimately, but I will go out of my way to be on my phone to avoid interacting with people. If
I don't know you, if we don't really work together, then I have no reason to look at you. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable either.
Right.
It's a teamwork situation here.
True.
I don't want to make you feel like this. I don't want you to be like, damn it, you put me in this weird position. Now I got to say hi. Now I got to smile at you.
We have to make small, meaningless talk. Have you seen the weather today?
Seen it. Have you seen it?
Have you seen it? Have you been outside at all today? You don't look like it. Yeah. I just can't. And I feel like when I was in retail, it was real easy for me to be like, turn around and do the smile. You know what I mean? Because
it's a fake smile.
Obviously.
It's a fake emotion.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely a facade.
Yeah.
If you will.
You know how you have to
exactly.
But it's like yourself.
But it's like, you know, from the hours of whatever your shift is in retail, you know that's your job. At our job now, like we're in an office, I'm not like on all the time. You know what I mean? I'm at my computer. No. So I'm not quick to smile like that anymore.
Right.
Especially when it's supposed to be a genuine smile. It just takes a long time.
No, I'm 100% with you.
But yeah, sorry to this man because I keep being weird. Literally, he'll like so quick, like, hey, how are you doing? Oh, what's up? Oh, like so quick to come up with something, and I'm like, it takes me like 10 minutes to even hear what he said.
You're like, what?
I was like, huh?
Faux show. So then on that note, like, what other work ethics should we adhere to?
Not to be that person who goes back to the toilet talk. But I think okay, not to be that person going back to the bathroom. But okay, I feel like it's common courtesy. So you go into the bathroom, right? Somebody's already in there. Okay. You stay in your stall until that person is done, washed their hands, and left. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm in the bathroom and somebody comes in after me, I want them to stay in their box until I leave. Otherwise, you have that awkward, oh, hi, and we're both washing our hands, and, like, I know what you did here.
That's true, but, like, okay, so while I think that does make somewhat sense, like, there's no way, like, I'm in and out, like, unless there's, like, 4 people already at the sink, like, I'm not, like, hiding in the toilet just so I can quickly wash my hands. So you don't...
I just don't want to run into anybody in the bathroom.
And you know it's so bad, too? Like, if you actually do run into somebody in the bathroom and you happen to catch each other's glances. Catch each other's glances in the mirror.
It's literally like... People treat it like you're coming in and out of a brothel. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God.
We all know what's going on, but
true.
Nobody talks about it.
Dude, that's true. It's like, for some reason, people get really, like, awkward there.
Yeah. It's so, and you're like, do I say hi to this person? Or are they going to be weird if I say hi to them in the bathroom? Do I not say anything? Now, I'm the weirdo for not saying hi in the bathroom and we're both washing our hands at the sink.
I have a feeling this is like a thing for you.
It's so, because I don't like interacting with people and I want to know when I have to interact.
Yeah. Because, like, if I see my friends in the bathroom, I'm like, hey!
Okay. On that note, though, once you go into the stall, are you still continuing your conversation? Thank you.
No. Okay. Well, let's agree on that. Yeah. And let's, like, have everybody understand you cannot hold a conversation if you guys are in the fucking stalls individually. Literally. Nobody wants to fucking hear your conversation.
1, it's rude to everybody else. 2,
it's weird.
Cone of silence. When that door shuts, nobody, like, nothing's happening.
I agree. I hate it when people try. I mean, like, the only people I will do that to are, like, close friends, close family.
And only if nobody's in the bathroom.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Like, nobody, I don't want anybody else to hear my conversation either.
No.
Like,
especially because it's probably something stupid.
So stupid. Like, nobody wants to fucking hear that shit. I don't want to fucking hear that shit.
No. Also, I want to, like, do my business in silence. Like
the do.
And I live by that.
Okay, here's another one.
Yeah.
Shit. It's another toilet one.
God, what is wrong with us? Oh my God.
Look, there's a lot of toilet rules. A lot of
I agree.
Lavatory rule number 3. So I think it's absolutely heinous. Okay, so let's say there's 3 stalls.
Oh my God. Okay. Yes.
Okay, so I think it only makes sense that you take it, and there's nobody in there.
Yep.
That you take one of the side stalls.
Of course.
That's logical.
Only sociopaths take the middle stall.
Right. So then the next person coming in takes the other side stall. Not the one right next to you.
No, I think there should always be, whenever possible, one stall in between people.
You need some space.
Oh my God. I don't need to see the corner of your sneakers while I'm trying to pee. Like,
when you could have had your own space. No, I fucking hate that.
Oh my God, I can't.
I fucking hate that. Not enough people know that rule, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Ugh. That has me stressed. And, like, I get it. Obviously, for men, that's, like, an implied rule. Like, if there's multiple urinals, you're not going to stand next to the other dude in an empty row of urinals.
I mean, like...
But I think it's the same for women. Like, leave that stall. Leave that buffer zone.
And, like, it makes more sense for men as well.
Obviously.
Like, you definitely don't want... You know what I've always wondered?
What?
Actually, I'm going to ask my husband when I get home.
Yes. Okay, so, like, I think I've wondered the same. Let's see.
Okay. So there's more, especially in our workplace, there's more urinals than there is
stall.
Stalls, right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. So let's assume that there's 3 urinals.
Okay, I think that's a fair assumption.
Okay, so, like, let's say 2 of them are taken.
Yeah.
And you got to go in the middle.
Yeah.
Are you just, like, straight ahead, don't look down?
Right.
Don't
do you do, like, a nod of, like... You know what I mean?
A nod of acceptance.
Yeah.
That, like, you're here.
I'm like, this isn't my choice.
Coming in.
I gotta do this. You know, this is war. We're in the trenches.
And then does that person like acknowledge you?
Yeah. Do you do like a polite?
Is it like a
head tilt?
Yeah.
Like a
hello,
sir.
Hello. Good day.
Good day.
Good day, sir.
And then like
nice penis, sir.
Yeah. Great tool you got here.
Amazing unit. And not only that, so for our, gays out there who might be listening, if you know that the person next to you
is it unfair advantage? Is it?
Right. So are you staring? Okay, if you're gay and the person knows you're gay, are you staring straight ahead because you're like, don't look, don't look, don't look? Right.
Or are you acting like usual?
Casual.
But also, what are the rules, regardless, straight or gay? Do you look? Like furtively, or do you just straight ahead? I've wondered about this so much, and it's insane. Like, what if you accidentally look? What do you do?
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I think it's, I akin it to, like, you know how if you accidentally catch somebody's, like, not reflection, but maybe, like, not their eye, but, like, you can see the woman possibly sitting down in the little slit.
Yeah, I hate that. Oh, I hate that so much.
Right. Is that the same thing?
I don't think so, because our dicks aren't out in that little crack.
Ow. I got a really bad visual. Oh my God. Welcome to our show.
If you're new here, subscribe to our Patreon,
where we talk more about dicks and toilet people.
We are toilet people.
We are.
I'm dead. Oh my God. Toilet people are people too, okay? Oh, classic toilet people.
Oh my God.
I've always wondered that. Like, but what if you're there and you do see something you like? Like,
100%.
But I feel like in that moment, like, there's nothing, like, sexual about it, I should hope. I don't know.
I mean, like, I have a feeling like it would kind of be hard for it not to be somewhat like, sexual.
Yeah.
If you're into that. So, like, now that we're talking about it, now I wonder, so, there's some homosexuals at our work. Have they seen my husband's penis?
Yes! Jax, oh my God, I'm shook. They definitely have. Oh my God, I've never thought about this. Everybody who works in the office has probably seen each other's dick. Oh my God. I'm fucking dead.
I don't even know.
Never thought about this before.
You guys should see her face right now. She's thinking about it.
Literally, like,
she's shook.
Oh my God, I'm shook if. Wow, I've never thought about that.
I know, it's crazy. I actually, just like you said, I've thought about it a lot.
Yeah.
So not my husband thing.
Yeah.
Literally,
I've never thought about that
right this second.
Wow.
But I've definitely thought about it from like a man's perspective.
Yeah.
What's a man's toilet
like?
Look
Do you? I feel like you just keep it like above the waist. Like I feel like you just can't lower your eyes at all.
Yes. Like, otherwise, that has to be a common understanding.
Right?
Is that something you learn when you're, like, a young boy,
Probably.
Okay, son, we're going to the bathroom.
Eyes up here. Up here.
Don't forget. Common courtesy.
And then, is that a signal? Like, let's say there's, 3 urinals, let's say, and you pick the middle one while somebody's standing at the edge one. Oh. Is that a signal?
Well,
or is that just weird? I don't know.
I think there's, in gay culture and male gay culture, a lot of bathrooms are signs of, sexual activity.
They're hookup zones.
Yep. So I wonder if that is
that a signal?
I don't know.
I feel like that should be off limits.
It's disgusting.
Ugh.
Why the fuck would you want to have
sex?
Like, that's
gross.
My husband, like...
Have you been to a public bathroom? They're disgusting.
Exactly. Like, my husband never wants to take my daughter out to the bathroom when we're out.
Ew. He's like,
restroom? Yeah. He's like, the men's restrooms are always disgusting.
Yeah.
Because the job always falls on me, and, like, normally it's totally fine. But I'm like... sometimes I'm like, okay, babe, I'm like sandwiched in between people here. Can you just take her? And he's like, that bathroom's fucking disgusting. Like, no, I'm not taking her.
And like
why would anybody want to have sex there? Why would anybody want to have sex there?
In a bathroom. Like,
yeah. They all smell like piss.
Obviously, and there's piss everywhere.
How though? They can aim them.
I know. I don't know. That's always been a mystery to me. always. My friend will like send me updates of the when he used to work at a different place. He'd send me updates of the bathroom there. He'd be like, "Oh, I went to go to the bathroom and one of the stalls was overflowing." Or one time somebody barricaded themselves in the bathroom, like they covered all of the cracks with toilet paper and they wouldn't fucking leave the bathroom.
What the
I
fuck?
literally just remembered this. I feel like there was more to the story than this, but I've chosen to block it out. I think.
How?
Yeah, they
Why?
like, wouldn't leave, and they had to like call security or something to get them out.
Was this a worker or was this
this was like a person shopping.
Oh my god!
I don't know if they had like a mental
drugs.
break or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. But anyway,
how are we still talking about toilets?
Apparently, it's what we do now. Welcome to our toilet podcast.
Man, how do we get off of toilets?
I don't know that we can. I have so many questions about toilets and like specifically men's restrooms habits. Oh, okay. You know what I think is fucking disgusting?
Yes.
Dudes don't wash their hands more often than not after going to the bathroom.
Like properly as well.
Like at all.
Ugh. Okay, so here's something else I've been wondering.
Yeah.
Okay, so urinals?
Yes.
Do you flush them?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because they do have handles.
Yeah, they have the thingy. I'm pretty sure.
Though.
So I feel like in my mind, it's like a trickle that comes down from the top.
Okay.
Like a waterfall.
That's true, because I've never actually seen that.
Me neither.
I mean, I guess why would
But I can only assume because you're literally, the whole point of it is to like pee at the back wall, if you will.
True.
So I feel like it's got to trickle down.
So maybe that's why they smell so bad all the time. Maybe it doesn't trickle down as effectively.
Oh my God, maybe.
Effectively as it should.
Also, what is a urinal cake?
I know. Really good question. I mean, like, I know that it's supposed to be there to make the smell not as intense, but like, if it did flush, then why would you need it?
Yeah, well, maybe because it doesn't flush well.
Okay, so that's what we're saying, right?
Also, maybe it's for splashing. I don't know. Does it cover like the drain,
no.
or is it like
it's usually next to the drain?
I don't know then.
I don't either. And like, so is like people's pee on the urinal cake all the time?
I'm assuming yes. I'm assuming absolutely yes.
That's disgusting.
I hate this so much. Oh my God, I'm stressed. Oh my God, the dudes don't wash their hands after.
Okay, so the way that I pee,
yeah.
Please
tell me. I've been wondering.
We mentioned this last week. I hover,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
And then I turn around and then
flush
with my foot.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. But men can't do that.
They can't. They're very flexible, I guess. No. So everybody's... and then they also don't wash their hands. They've touched everybody's dick that used that urinal and they don't wash their hands. Okay, we need to raise awareness. There needs to be like an event.
It's dick awareness.
Oh my God.
Urinal dick awareness.
Oh my God.
By two women. Yeah.
Here are diagrams on why this is disgusting. Oh my God.
Ugh. I feel like this is a very interesting topic, and I don't know why people haven't fixed this by now.
Yeah,
there's something wrong. So you and I have actually talked about this before.
Okay.
But I feel like because there's a few people who listen to our podcast who we work with, some women need to know the extent of how terrible the men's bathroom situation is.
I agree. I feel like there's definitely some inequality in this respect.
I agree. So, real quickly, we work at a place where the men's bathroom has one stall.
Yep. Read it. One stall.
One stall.
And how many employees would you say we have?
I mean, granted, the men definitely don't take up a huge portion of the employee.
I think it's pretty fair.
Totals. Really? No, I don't.
Really? I think it's pretty even. I just think the men are in other departments. Because they all work from home.
IT, that's true.
IT is all dudes.
Okay, all right. So
IT's a sausage fest.
30.
As I like to call it, the scary clown department.
Oh my God, I know.
Anyway.
So there's one stall between all of those men. And if they have to poop, there's a line to wait for the stall.
Okay, so again, do you do the nod as you come out of the stall and the other dude walks in?
No. Like, I can't imagine anybody
a good day. You're literally just both
turn.
Like blinders on like little horses at a race.
Seriously. Ew.
Oh my God.
And then really
Really fucked up about this right now.
We feel some kind of way for you guys. But also, you know, maybe if somebody tried to pitch more like general ideas about how men should act in the workplace bathroom, they wouldn't have one stall.
Yeah.
How about that?
Maybe speak up.
Yeah. I mean, why is everybody silent about this?
Everybody knows it's a problem, and yet everybody's quiet.
Fucking ridiculous.
Oh my God, but if there's a line and you literally have to wait and then you have to go bask in that stall after somebody left it.
The smell, dude. I couldn't.
I'm literally going to vomit at the thought. I avoid the restroom from the hours of about 1:30 to 2:30.
Yeah. I
went to the bathroom once at about 1:55 p.m. on a Wednesday after we had a catered lunch. Oh my God. I literally, I texted somebody. I was like, I will never regret anything more than going to the bathroom just now. Oh my God.
No, dude, I couldn't.
I also feel like one shouldn't do this at work. Like, I get it's inevitable or whatever, but I like to imagine that nobody does this at work.
I feel like because I spend so much time at work, I can't lie to myself. You know, like as soon as I gotta go, I gotta go.
No.
What else sort of workplace? I have a problem with this, so I'll throw this out there. Mm-hmm. I'm a really loud typer.
I'm such a loud typer.
Okay, good.
I'm a loud and I'm like a purposeful typer.
Me too.
You know, I'm like space bar. You know, I'm like tab. Like I'm very purposeful. I'm very like succinct with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And yeah, really loud.
I wonder if people. So I was actually on the phone the other day, and I was typing because he was like explaining something that was a little long-winded, and I couldn't stop what I was doing. Yeah. So I'm typing away, and he goes, "Oh my God, you are such a loud typer," and I was like, "Excuse me?"
I would have been like, "Click." Yeah.
I know. So I kept typing like harder.
Oh, sorry, we lost connection. What happened?
My loud typing it made me hang up on you. Yeah, so I definitely know. I know. I was like, wow. Oh, but I know I am.
I mean, same.
I just like I couldn't. So the phone was here.
Yeah.
Holding it up with my shoulder to my ear, and I'm typing.
Yeah.
I think that's enough space.
That definitely is.
But I'm obviously that loud.
Wow.
I know. He's like, wow. And he's like the most chill dude. He's like, wow, that was really loud. I'm like, damn. You called me out.
Damn.
Yeah. So I know that that's a thing. And I feel bad for people.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess it's different in our department because we always have our headphones in.
Yeah.
So, like,
whereas, like, our department, they're on the phones all the time.
Right.
So I do wonder if it's... Sorry, guys.
I don't know. But it's also a speed thing.
Yeah.
Like, if I was to take a moment and gently hit the keys, it's going to take 10,000 years.
Oh, my God.
I don't got the time. I got to bust through whatever I'm doing.
We are efficient.
Yeah. I got to get to Instagram. I got to finish what I'm doing so I can go on the Instagram.
On the gram.
Ugh. Oh, my God. People who bring fucking smelly ass food into the office.
I was going to say, like, fish or something.
I can't. Like, fish is one thing. If you're in the kitchen, you know, microwave... Like, not so much that it's, like, piping hot and then the smell releases. Like, be very strategic with your microwaving, you know, like, common courtesy. When I smell something foul, I'm not, like, coy about it. I'm not quiet. I'm not, like, demure. Like, oh, what is that? What does that smell? I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? Like, I can't. It's something within me. I have, like, a relatively sensitive nose. So, for me, it's, like, a big deal.
Yeah. Ugh. I don't think that, like, reheated cabbage sounds that appetizing. Like, I love Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts.
And I eat Brussels sprouts.
Same.
I'll eat them at work. You're not going to smell that across the office.
100%. I'm probably eating them cold because reheated
100%.
Brussels sprouts are fucking disgusting.
Oh, so I'm lazy.
That too.
But, like, I'll never forget at my old office, this girl was, like, the receptionist for insurance. I don't know if she just went to the market and decided to cook it in the kitchen or what, but I think it was either cauliflower or broccoli. I think it was broccoli. She must have reheated this broccoli for about 10 minutes.
Ew.
It was so bad. We had to open all of I thought an old person died in the office. Like, I literally thought somebody died. We had to open all of the doors. I swear to God, I'm surprised we didn't have to evacuate. It smelled so bad.
Why the fuck would she cook it for 10 minutes? In the microwave for 10 minutes?
She was not the brightest. Yeah, but I'm not even exaggerating. Like, clients would come in and they'd be like, what the fuck is that smell? It smelled like something died. Oh my God, it was, oh.
Yeah.
It haunts me to this day.
It's obviously something you remember.
Yeah, something I'm very heated about. God, it was so fucking bad. And then when something smells bad, people start spraying all sorts of perfume.
Oh my God, that's true. Like, that makes it fucking better. Oh, okay. So I've got another one I wonder if people are annoyed about. I have bad allergies. And every morning I remember to take my allergy pill from the first sneeze. Without fail, I sneeze at like 9:15 every day. That's the only... Dude, it's...
What the fuck?
I will film... I will timestamp the next time. No, I'm serious. Wow, it's really fucking weird. So as soon as I sneeze, I go and take my allergy pill. Boom. Some days are worse than others. So like for those of you who are listening and don't live in Southern California, we've had some fires lately. And these fires really aggravate my sinuses.
Yeah. And all the wind that we've had that Santa Ana's.
The fucking wind. So the one pill just hasn't been enough. And I've been sneezing a lot. I've been sneezing like 10 times a day. So I'm that person who's sneezing a lot. But also, you and I had this conversation with one of our coworkers. I had this conversation with one of our coworkers like last year. I don't want you to say bless you to me.
Right. Yeah, we've had this conversation.
I've sneezed so much. Don't waste your breath. And also, I don't understand it.
My soul is going to stay within my body if I sneeze. It's fine.
I've never understood the bless you thing.
I'm not going to get raptured after I sneeze. It's okay.
Thank you. I akin it to coughing. Nobody goes, cough you.
I do say bless you if somebody does something fucking weird. Like a weird hiccup or something. Like, bless you.
Okay, but that's
just because I'm being annoying.
Yeah.
That's just because I'm being annoying.
You're being sarcastic. You're not actually, like, so now I'm sneezing like 10 or 15 times a day, and people are telling me bless you, and I'm like, I feel bad that, you not only have to, like, tell me bless you, but half the time I'm not even saying thank you because I fucking hate it.
You know what I do? And it's... such an inconvenience. So obviously I have my headphones in while I'm working. Whenever I feel I have to sneeze, I'll pause whatever I'm listening to. So I'll sneeze so I can say thank you to whoever's going to fucking say bless you.
Oh, yeah, I'm the opposite.
Just keep it to yourself. And oftentimes I don't. I just sneeze out of nowhere and I'm just like, I know somebody said bless you, but
who cares?
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm surprised people would even say bless you to me anymore. Like, why? That doesn't... I'm not, like, I haven't been able to have that conversation with these people yet, obviously.
Right.
You know?
You're not on that level yet.
We're not there yet. But, like, I don't feel like you're being rude.
No.
I've never felt that way. Like, I tell my daughter not to say bless you to me. I fucking hate that word rude. I fucking hate that word.
Oh my God.
So, like, my mom's here from Australia and she's using that word a lot.
Really?
Well, kind of. So, like... she'll be like, oh, you shouldn't do that, honey. That's rude.
To you?
No, to my daughter.
Oh, no, worse.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like,
she's rolling her sleeves up. She's adjusting her glasses. She's throwing her neck around.
To what do you mean? You know, I'm trying to be like, well, what's rude? I think we've gotten into this interesting societal idea that's because you think certain things shouldn't be said from a certain generation and before that these things are rude.
I mean, some things are rude.
Like what?
Like eating loudly next to me.
3 doors down.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Okay, so let me give you an example. So aside from the bless you thing,
I don't think that's rude at all.
I don't either. But my mom said that it's rude to my daughter. She's like, oh, you should say your bless you. It's rude not
That's
to.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
It's not rude. It's
I
stupid.
very audibly said to her, my daughter, I sneezed on the weekend. And my daughter goes, bless you, mama. And I look at her and I go, thank you, baby. You don't have to say bless you to me, though. And I said it right in front of her. And I just don't understand
but
it.
But also, like, you're her mom. Like, she shouldn't feel the need to do a nicety like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're her mom.
It's like her generation. There's something about... Well, no, I don't think she was saying, like, oh, this is rude that you don't do it because your mom said. Like, she wasn't combating what I said. No. But she just didn't realize we didn't even do it.
But I mean, like, as your child, like, I'm not going to say bless you to my mom. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know, if it was...
If I don't say... So, here's the thing. Here's the backstory behind that, though. When I was younger, my mom, if she sneezed, yes, dude, if she sneezed and I didn't say bless you, she'd be like from that different room, bless me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I'd have to say bless you to her.
Hail Satan. That would be me.
Go fuck yourself. Like, I don't understand.
Okay, my mom and I have never had a relationship like that. I remember one time we were in a fight, and she said, and I said some shit to her that was true, I'm sure. And she's like, I don't know, she like lost her shit. And I was like, yeah, the truth hurts, Mom. I'm such a bitch.
No, dude. Yes.
Oh my God.
I think sometimes our parents think that they're just above truth. Mm-hmm. We're too old now to be like, no, we're not going to fucking tell you when you're being dumb.
Right.
Or wrong.
Yeah. Because the truth hurts, as Lizzo says.
100%.
I said that first. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Fucking should have copyrighted that.
Oh my God. Oh, that's so weird. But I mean, okay, I'm trying to think of things that are rude. It's rude to not cover your mouth when you cough. That's rude.
Well, see, I don't think that's rude. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting, right? Which therefore is rude.
So, but here's where I'm trying to break down this word that I don't think fits anymore. I think that we had this idea of things that were like rude when really we just weren't being very honest about why people shouldn't do things back then. I don't know when this back then, but like before.
Back in the day, you know.
So me and my daughter talk about poops or fart or whatever. Like, I don't want my daughter to ever feel embarrassed by those sorts of things. So she has to go poop. She'll be like, Mom, I gotta go poop. And I mean, I gotta help her anyways. So I'm like, great, thanks. So, but like, if we're in a restaurant, she'll be like, I farted.
Oh my God, I would fucking die.
And I will be like,
I'd be like, who's this tiny human following me? I don't understand. Somebody come collect her.
We taught her that though. Like, we taught
Why announce it? Like, just let it be.
Well, so now we've gone too far.
Yeah, because now she's doing it.
Now,
Mom farted.
We're so accepting of her bodily functions that she's letting us know. So, like, now we're trying to be, okay, baby, maybe you shouldn't, like, you don't have to. Yeah, like, we're not trying to be like
it's okay, like, it's okay.
Leave it. Like, even though, like, I live up here 90% of my life. So now I'm trying to, like, tell my little mini me to be like, okay, let's just, like, have a little, you don't have to,
it's okay. Mommy can smell it. It's
like,
fine. You don't need to tell me.
Oh, seriously, though.
It reminds me of a story when I was little. My dad and I were at the Albertsons because they used to have like a little video rental thing, like a mini Blockbuster in Albertsons.
Really?
Yeah. And they used to rent like video games and stuff like that. So my dad would take me to go rent a video because it was way cheaper than like Blockbuster. It was like $3 or something.
Oh, yeah.
And one time we're in there and my dad farted. And I literally go, my dad farted! And my dad, I don't know how he didn't fucking murder me. He tells me that story all the time. He's like, do you remember that one time?
Oh my God, he's scarred.
He's traumatized. I can only imagine how fucking embarrassing that was for him.
Man.
And then I had to go pick a video and he had to be in that small space with all those people. Oh my God, so gross.
That's so funny. And that's really hard because like, I'm not necessarily embarrassed when she says it about herself, but man, if she were to say it about me, I'd be like, I would die, I think.
Oh my God.
It's so different when you're an adult.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Because there's all that societal pressure.
And that's kind of what I mean. Like, I think that's why, like, I never want her to feel embarrassed. Like, I'm never going to change society.
I mean, but I think it's definitely different between feeling ashamed versus feeling embarrassed. I think there is an element of shame to embarrassment, but I feel like embarrassment is a quick like, oh, oops, like I fucked up, whatever. But shame is like,
right, that's true.
Yeah,
that's very true.
Yeah.
So then, like, back to the rude thing. So my mom would, before I was very vocal about being like, no, we talk about farts. She'd be like, oh, honey, you don't have to talk about poop or farts.
Yeah, you don't have to talk about
it's rude.
Oh, no.
And I'm
like, if that's what you want to do, like, do it between you and your God, not with me.
Like,
please, no.
But in my opinion, it's definitely not rude in like a familial.
Yeah, like within your family unit, I don't think that's like...
That's not rude. Yeah. My daughter's not like walking up to strangers.
Like, hey, I went to the bathroom.
I took a shit right now.
Can you believe it? Mom said it was really bad. Like, no. Oh my God.
Yeah, so I kind of have this thing against rude.
Yeah, but that's interesting. That's interesting because I do think most of the things are societally created, and I think a lot of things that we think are rude are aimed specifically at women. Like that kind of thing. If men are gross and they burp or whatever, it's like, oh, haha, way to go, Jim.
Yeah,
women do it. You're disgusting. You're like,
that's true.
A slovenly woman. You know what I mean?
Very true.
So that is interesting to think about. But you know what? You know what I think is really rude?
What?
Manspreading.
What?
What do you mean, what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what manspreading is?
No.
What?
What do you mean?
Okay, so let's say there's a communal space, like a bench. You're at a waiting room, whatever. A dude sitting straight in the middle. He's got his legs open at 180 degrees to cover both chairs next to him. He's basically doing the splits.
Uh-huh.
That's fucking rude.
It is.
Okay?
That is rude.
See? Thank you.
So, like, okay, it's only rude, though, if people can't sit down.
They can't because he's manspreading. Or if you sit down, and especially women, I feel like are always constantly made to try and be as small as possible, take up as least space as possible, be as quiet as possible. So as a woman, seeing that, I'm not going to sit down because I don't want to inconvenience this man who's spreading his legs in public.
I'd be like, hi, I'm going to sit here. But, like, that's what
not literally,
they're trying to
but
put
you know
off
what I mean.
whatever.
That's what I mean. And I feel like that's how most women feel. And, like, not only that, I don't want to touch this strange man because he's not leaving me room to sit on this bench.
True. He could murder you.
Yeah, you don't fucking know.
Like, after you told him to stop manspreading.
Yeah, literally.
That's very true.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's very true.
Yeah.
I used to take public transportation a lot. And, you know, these places on the buses or trams, like, the spaces aren't that big per seat.
Right.
And I feel like this particular topic reminds me of times when I would, like, walk on these trams or buses and these men who really didn't have enough room to manspread on busy, you know, transportation times, just, like, took up a whole fucking seat by themselves. I'd be like, hi, I'm going to sit here. Like, there's no question. I'm moving in. Yep. Dude, I haven't thought about manspreading in a really long time.
The fucking worst.
Thank you for giving me the word for it.
You're welcome. It's like anytime you're in some kind of communal space that has a seat like that, it's always an issue.
That's true. And I guess it's like really difficult because like we don't sit on parts of ourselves that.
That's true. And that's another thing. Okay, my friend and I have had long discussions about this. Like, how does any of that work? Where does it go? How do you like? What's the geometry like?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it like tucks up under,
right?
And that's one of the reasons why they do have to manspread.
Okay, no, that's a fucking bullshit.
No, I mean, like, I'm not trying to give them like reason to manspread, but I think this is gonna be really hard to explain without any like diagrams that our listeners could like see.
Like, they can imagine it. They've seen pants.
Okay, so like a guy sitting down.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're hanging, obviously. Right. So I imagine they just.
Yes.
I'm listening. So I imagine two water balloons filled with pudding. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And so if you just imagine something coming up from the bottom of them, they kind of just tuck up under and spread a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how I am imagining it.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So then let's say, you know, that man sits down, that person sits down, and so they got to adjust themselves, you know, because like it's not going to instantly. I know. I know. Ugh, fuck, I know. It's not going to instantly be comfortable,
right?
So then there's got to be like a man spread and jiggle.
No, I feel like there's got to be like a little bit of an adjustment.
Yeah.
Even you know, like you sit down, you get comfortable,
right?
You know, that's not crazy.
True.
But you're not going to like fucking air it out like that on the fucking metro or whatever. You know what I mean?
No, seriously.
And then okay, so not only that, so like you know how men dress left or right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So how does that work when you sit down? Because there's a seam there.
Yeah.
Like, how does that work?
I don't think the seam comes into play.
But it's got to at some point.
So are we talking like boxers underwear situation?
No, we're talking like pants situation. Because that's got like the little, you know, the little...
Yes.
pouch, if you will, right? But like men generally dress left or right. So then at some point the seam ends, and then at some point the water balloons filled with tapioca pudding come into play.
Tapioca.
How? Do they go left and the other goes right? Or do they both kind of all on one side?
That's a really good question.
You know?
And is it... okay, I'm with you. And is it balanced? Is it imbalanced based on bodies? So, depending on who you are, is one bigger than the other?
Right.
And if one is, does it favor that side?
Does it, right. And does it impact how you dress?
Yeah.
Because I feel like men, okay, for those of you who don't know what I mean by saying men dress left or right, I mean, they tuck their dick into one side or the other of their pants.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yes, just in case anybody was confused. So, like, does that impact which way you dress? I'm assuming it would, right? Because I think I think generally one tapioca water balloon is larger than the other.
I think generally.
I think generally, you know.
Yeah. But like not by a ton.
Not by a lot.
Yeah.
No, same thing with like, you know,
one
women's
boob.
breasts. Yeah, one is slightly larger than the other. It's not like a cup size different or anything, usually.
That does happen though.
Yeah, it does.
We feel bad for you guys out there, I guess.
So I wonder, I mean, realistically, it's a lottery here. Could it be? And does it impact that? I'm really curious.
I think these are really good questions.
Right? Thank you. I feel like I've thought about them enough.
I think that we need to bring a man
yes.
to answer these questions. Or actually, anybody out there who's listening, male, if you have tapioca-filled water balloons, please let us know.
Please explain this to us, the mechanics.
The mechanic. We need to know how this works.
Yeah. I just picture a black hole. Like, whenever I think about this, it's all just a mystery, you know?
It really is kind of a mystery.
How does it work?
Well, see, I feel like the same thing with men, too. Like, they don't understand the boob situation. I had to explain Chris the boob sweat situation. My husband.
Oh, God.
The boob sweat situation. Mm-hmm. And he was, like, he understood because, like, they have them, too, but in a different place.
Right.
But they're equally...
I feel like one is worse than the other, and I feel like it's us.
Oh, 100%. But, like, they get sweaty, too. So, like, he definitely understood it from that situation. But, like, you know, depending on the size of your breasts. Okay, so I've never had really small. Literally,
I think I was born just in a double D. Like,
totally. Like, I haven't had smaller breasts in my life. Like, I went from no breasts to like really to like a C.
Same. Literally same, yeah.
Literally. And then like somehow, oh my God, when I was pregnant, dude, they went up to like double G's.
Oh my God.
I should show you some photos of when I was like breastfeeding.
Sweet Jesus. Oh my God.
I know. It was so bad. It was so bad. Anyways. So, like,
oh my God,
I've landed back to a double D finally.
Right.
Thank the Lord. That like I'm like thank the Lord for that, even though like back problems and etc.
Obviously, I mean it's still awful. It's still too much, but better than Jesus Christ. Okay,
jeez. So I imagine as a woman with double D breasts that have had bigger breasts than that. So I get sweaty underneath the band. I get sweaty in the middle.
Yep.
Okay, so, here's what I've always wondered.
Yes.
I actually know the answer to this.
Okay.
So women.
Yes.
Women who have like A's, let's say.
Yeah.
They don't really get that.
Right.
Definitely not in the middle.
Well, because they don't have cleavage.
Right.
Necessarily. I don't know. It depends on the shape, of course. But generally, if it's smaller like that, there's no cleavage.
Right. Well, there's air passing through.
Yeah, exactly. There's something to wick away.
There's a vent.
Whatever might be happening.
There's ventilation there. Oh my God. So, like, then I wonder, from a man's perspective or somebody who has tapioca-filled water balls.
Yes.
Water balls? Water balloons.
Water balloons.
Damn it. I was trying to, like...
I think we're trying to stay PG here.
Like, I know. Even though there's, like, fucking shit and everything. Like, if you have smaller tapioca-sized filled water balloons.
Right.
Is there less sweatage?
I would assume.
Okay, that's what I would
assume.
That makes sense.
Also, how does friction work? You know what I mean? Like, you're walking around.
Ugh, I know.
Like, are looser pants better than tighter pants? I feel like I could see pros and cons for both.
Same. I feel like, tighter pants have come back around in terms of being, like, popular for men.
Right.
So we've definitely seen, skinnier jeans on men lately. Also, I wonder, does it hurt sperm count?
I think it does. I think they have shown that incredibly tight pants do, in fact, lower your sperm count. But it'll come back if you stop wearing them. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Pretty sure I learned about this in middle school.
Okay, so back to the friction.
Yes.
I would think that tighter pants would be better.
I would too, because it keeps everything together.
Right.
Doesn't give it room.
But then I guess from that perspective, like, wouldn't it just be like an undergarment situation rather than a pantalone situation?
Yeah, I wonder.
Like, you'd really just have to have...
But I feel like depending on how tight your pants are, you might have to go commando.
That sounds like a fucking nightmare,
And then what is that like?
No, I don't think men do that, really.
I think if you're wearing super tight pants.
I don't think so.
How are you going to wear boxers?
Well, not boxers.
Or boxer briefs even. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I've definitely asked somebody about this before.
Yeah.
And I think just so you can get chafing.
Yeah, of course.
On your...
Yeah.
Yeah, both.
That's what I'm saying.
On both. So
yeah.
I don't think it's worth it.
Right. See what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's see. Yeah.
Because you can get chafing
right
anywhere, but really, literally, the end of it,
oh my God.
Which can get chafed so bad that, like, it could create blood just from going commando. Jesus. Yeah, it's that sensitive. It's that it's that. I mean, I believe delicate.
It because think about like if your thighs rub together, and you're wearing a dress and you don't have shorts on.
Oh my god,
there's nothing worse than that.
And that's pretty thick skin there.
Yeah, that's used to that kind of friction, in your pants and stuff like that.
That's fucking true.
That's oof.
I haven't. That's a really good analogy.
Yeah. See, you're welcome.
That was great.
But yeah, and then I don't understand how men hide their boxers in their pants at all. No, how does it not all just bunch up? Like, I'm so confused.
No, dude, I think about that all the time.
Where does it go?
And like, so it's true though, especially like the old school boxers,
right?
Where they're somehow just square shaped.
Yep.
Like your dad wore those ones.
Yep.
There was no cuppage at all.
No. There's just a little flap in the front. That's all that there is.
Yes, literally. Thanks for listening, guys. Head over to our Twitter page at @LikeTotesRandom. Let us know what you think and check out all of our memes.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?